most popular garden items in our assortment right now. Just yesterday, 2,500 were ordered, many of them in my Garden Bud show with Alberto Popage. And here's why everyone loves it. Because instead of spending many hundreds of dollars on a fountain like this, you're going to get it home for $22 on Easy Pay. Instead of spending possibly thousands of dollars having someone come tear up your lawn and run electricity and figure out where the water's going to come from, you can have a beautiful, beautiful fountain that can be tabletop or incredibly stately. And it looks like carved stone. In some cases, it almost looks like a beautiful concrete. It's so lovely. Jackie Iser is here, part of the Bernini family. Great to see you. You bring so many great things to QVC, including your hoses. But I would say, when it comes to fountains, nobody does it like you do.
You know, it's because we're the only people who actually decided we want our fountain to have no cords, no plumbing, be easy to set up and easy to move around. It's modular, which means you can make it look however you want. So here you see it in front of us, all set up.
So this is like kind of that grand, almost you'd see it in like the middle of a circular driveway kind of
You can
fountain.
also see here we have it set up for tabletop. So right here I've got it set up for a tabletop in the brownstone, and then you can see to the right just there, you can also see that
Did you just turn the base into a vase?
Exactly.
The base is now a vase?
Exactly.
So cool.
The base is a vase, and that's what's so amazing is now you have a matching set of planters that you can get a beautiful, cohesive garden look, and you can get them in all these beautiful colors
So
as well.
pretty. So this is our gray.
It's like that English stone.
It truly looks like stone, and that's because there's actually stone in this, right?
So
it's
the material, the material that we use, we're the only ones who use it in the fountain business, which is firmastone. It's a special blend of polymer and stone, which makes it look, feel, and, you know, in some ways have the durability of stone while not having any of the weight.
So awesome. Here's your alabaster.
It looks like a 2,000-pound fountain. Well, it's only 200.
Oh my gosh, it's awesome.
Or 20,
and then this is our beautiful, how heavy is it? Like
20 pounds.
20 pounds, great.
Yes.
Here's your bronze. The bronze looks like it's forged metal. It looks like something you would see perhaps in Italy. Now, here's a color we haven't done typically. We only have 300 left, though, of the gorgeous slate blue. And it does have a blue undertone in a very deep, steely gray. It really is the color of slate. It's so lovely. And then this is our gorgeous terracotta.
And I do want to get in close on the terracotta so you can see that material finish, because it is just so beautiful. And that's what gives it that stone texture, that stone feel. You can see all the little minor imperfections that make it look, feel, and actually,
so awesome.
I mean, most people probably look like that's a beautiful terracotta fountain. How do you have that? And then you pick it up and it's like, oh my goodness, it weighs nothing.
I told this story yesterday, but my sister has one of your fountains.
Yes.
And it is her pride and joy, and she actually put it on her deck. Typically, you wouldn't be able to put a big, heavy stone fountain on a deck, and how would you run the electricity?
How would you get electricity
and she put it on her deck because in the morning, she opens up her screen door, and here's this. Well, she has her coffee. It's so beautiful. The birds come. All right, so if you do want this, it should be $240. Get it here for 5 easy payments of $22. Let's go through what we're seeing here. You can change the look of the water, right?
Exactly, yes. So there's a bunch of different spouts. We have 3 that you can pick from. That one is like your rain shower, but there's also the pirouette. And here you can see the complete setup process. Now, I can do this in just about 40 seconds. My dad did it in 30 seconds yesterday. So I'm gonna see if I can beat him tonight.
It's a family competition.
It is amazing how easily you can set up these fountains. So that way, the modularity you can really take advantage of, because you can literally take it anywhere.
Well, your dad actually is standing off camera. Do you think you're going to be nervous if he watches you?
I think he's going to be the one that's timing me. But this is what I like to do. So I like to start from the middle. So I take these 2 columns and I put them together. So I put these together easily. Then I screw on the bottom. And so this is all just screwed together. So there's no hard work to be done here. It's all easy and all the pieces are light. I put the main bowl onto the column now that the column's finished, and then
looks like someone has just carved that out of stone.
Exactly. And then here to finish it off, I've got our amazing fountain pump compartment, and so that is what makes this into a fountain. So all I do is I bring this down here, and again, it all just screws in.
Okay, 22 seconds, 24 seconds.
Watch this.
All right,
I add water.
Put the water in. Beat your dad.
Yeah, and then right there, you now automatically have a fountain.
I'm calling it at 24 seconds.
Oh wait, okay, there we go.
All right, well, you know what, I'm gonna say 25 just because it wasn't bubbling.
Exactly, I had a little false start there.
Well, the sun has just become the master. 25 seconds.
But I loved how that shows just how simple this is to set up. So you can put it anywhere in your home.
Like, all joking aside, you know what I love about this? It is so simple. there are no cords, there's no wires, there's no plumbing. What is making it run? And I love that it's also on a timer.
Exactly.
So I don't even have to turn it on.
There is an automatic timer, so your sister can set it up to turn on all by itself. She doesn't need to go out and turn it on. But here you can see how beautiful it'll look in your front yard or your backyard. Honestly, put these anywhere, indoor, outdoor. They are amazing fountains.
It runs on D batteries, right? That's
correct.
it. 4 D
200
batteries.
days. But here
200
you can see,
days.
Exactly, and here's all the different configurations you can set this up in. So here's kind of like a mid-rise, utilizing some of the extra pieces for planters. Again, another mid-rise look using the base footer. There's 5 possible fountain looks in here, and that's just if you're not creative enough to think of a 6th or 7th. We have let you run loose with your imagination, and this is the magic. So that's the fountain pump, and that's what allows it to run without wiring, without plumbing. That's what makes this fountain so magical.
And look, I love how you took one fountain and turned it into a fountain, 2 planters.
Exactly.
I want to take you through the colors again, and if you do want this, you absolutely cannot wait for a couple of reasons. First of all, now's your opportunity to get a $240 fountain home for under $110.
Wow.
Save yourself $130. You also get the easy pay of $22 and reduced shipping and handling. But more importantly, at any price, we can't give it to you if we don't have it. And it is very popular. So here's your beautiful gray. I cannot believe this is not carved stone. And
it's
listen,
amazing,
you guys have
right?
done beautiful planters in the past, but this new, what do you call it?
Firmastone.
Firmastone?
Firmastone.
For the win. I mean, this is really next level now. It's not kind of resin that looks a little like stone. It is actually made of basically like a stone composite.
With a little bit of stone. It's a mix of stone and composite. That's what gives it that great texture and that great feel.
Here's your alabaster. This is the beautiful bronze.
That's like a deep chocolate feel.
So pretty. I feel like we just went to Italy, like we're in some piazza or something.
Exactly.
Here's the slate blue. That is the most popular right now. We have fewer than 300. It will be sold out, and over 2,500 have been ordered. And then here's your terracotta. Why do you think, and then in our couple minutes, I also want to show the different bubbling actions, but what is it about a fountain that transforms a space?
You know, I figured something out, and it's that water. It's that clean water. It used to be that water needed to be moving to be considered pure, and so that's why fountains attract us so much. They let us know it's purity, it's pure water. And you know what pure water breeds? Life. Everything in your garden will love having moving water back there.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I asked you that question.
We've seen
birds. That's really beautiful.
We've seen birds float in and take baths on the tops whenever the fountain's not working, or if you have the right spout on, they'll come up and actually drink from it. So everything in your garden, everything in the world loves moving water. And so that's why it just feels so nice to have them at home.
You know, I think it really does tap into something.
Exactly,
like, truly, and it just, this is why when you go to the world's most beautiful spas, they have water features. I don't know anything about feng shui, but Alberto Popage was telling me how some feng shui expert told him he needed water feature. Like, it is the thing that sets the mood with sound and beauty.
Well, and let's just give it a moment. Like, how peaceful does this sound?
It's so peaceful.
Just amazing.
Each one of your fountains actually starts with a hand-drawn sketch.
Exactly,
yes.
Art. We have artists that will work, and they'll start with a hand-drawn sketch in a notebook, just like this, and then they might work it into clay or a wood molding, and then we take it off and take that and turn it into these amazing fountains.
These Firmastone fountains.
Exactly. So you can see, even then, planning, hey, we want to have this kind of texture on it. We want to have that fluting. So that's what you see on the bowl there, that fluted. It's so amazing. And there's the Firmastone, yes.
I
so
find
that's
this fascinating.
soapstone. So we crush up the soapstone, mix it into our composite blend, and that's what makes it so marble-like, so statuesque. And that's what gives it that grand feel, that grand vibe.
Do you know what kind of reminds me of? And it's not the same material, so I don't want to put you in some, like, you know, what you have to say, no, Sandra, it's not really that.
Oh, look, there are the birds.
Oh, how nice. It reminds me of, like, you know, quartz countertops are actually quartz, but then composite, right?
Exactly.
This is really the fountain version of, there's stone in here, but not so much stone. I mean, quartz countertops are so heavy. This is still light enough at 20 pounds, you can move it yourself. Now, it's very
speaking
popular.
Of moving it, I want to show you something real quick. So
this is the slate blue, right?
Exactly, this is the slate blue, but this is also a countertop configuration. So if you can see this, there's no cords under this table. There's no plumbing under this table, and you have a beautiful fountain right in your deck sitting
People
area.
are buying multiples right now.
Oh, I would.
It makes sense, right? Maybe back door, front door. Here's what I want you, maybe gifts. If you want this, you have to call us, 1-800-500-7590. Here's what I think's so cool. If I paid for a grand stone fountain like we have sitting here, a little bit, and I wanted to pick it up and carry it to my backyard because I was having a birthday party or something.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well, actually, you couldn't, right? Because you'd have underground water. This you can carry. And so before we wrap this up, tabletop. Here it is in tabletop again, and the slate view is very popular.
Exactly.
Here's your bronze, but now you've taken the additional pieces and created a beautiful planter.
Well, and I just love
vase.
this because it creates that cohesive look. You know, so many times I feel like you're limited by, oh, I can't get this style of pot because it doesn't match the other styles I have.
Yeah.
This is great because it gives you a cohesive look when you do decide to use the extra pieces as planters.
Here, sorry, I just walked right in front of the camera. It's like I've never done this job before. Here's, what do you call this? Like, this is not
This is the rain shower planter.
So we have the rain shower here. You see that?
Exactly.
But if you come over here, there you go. We're going to take a quick look at that. That's the rain shower. Come over here, though, and that's tabletop.
That's the pirouette.
This is
my favorite personally.
Now, if you wanted to put a beautiful fountain in your mulch bed and you went the traditional route, it would be so expensive, heavy, and then you're stuck with it.
Exactly.
Look how beautiful. This looks like someone came and installed it for thousands of dollars. It's so beautiful in the mulch bed.
Amazing.
All right, I want to take everybody through the colors again and place
time.
your orders at 1-800-500-7590. Here's the gray. Do you have a favorite?
I mean, I am very much partial to the alabaster.
The alabaster is beautiful. Here's the alabaster. It is very, very popular. The bronze looks like beautiful forged bronze. The slate truly looks like it's been carved of the most beautiful stone. There's only 280 left now. And this is the terracotta, also very, very popular. 1-800-500-7590 gets it home. Thank you so much. And you're going to be back a little bit later with
I'll be back really quick.
Hose holder. Yeah, I can't wait. Now, also available, if you own any Sun Joe's, Aqua Joe's, Snow Joe's products and you need another battery, we offer the great battery at a clearance price. Usually that's over $60. We're doing it for 3 easy payments of $16.33.